You know, I wonder if these raids actually matter for anything. I have no idea. Have we gotten A on everything so far? We have. There was one thing I didn't do perfectly. Yeah, there's something I didn't invent apparently in one of the earlier levels. Everything else I've done fine. Well, all the better. No idea what I missed on that school-based level, but whatever.
Jimmy Neutron in Sideshow Spectacular.
I feel like the enthusiasm of the narrator varies.
What's up, Gene?
Jimmy, it was horrible. It happened right before my very eyes.
What happened?
Ultra Lord, gone, gone, gone. Taken from us in this hour of need.
What do you mean?
Well, I came down to tell Ultra Lord about these Twonkies and asked him to save the day. But before I could reach him, these purple monsters grabbed him and took him into the bed of the heck ride. They must have been jealous of his awesome crime-fighting abilities.
Why didn't you follow him?
The gate needs 50 tokens to get past, and I only have 3.
3?
The only place to get tokens is in the arcade, and my stumpy fingers prevented me from winning enough to save my hero. Curse these stumpy fingers!
It's okay, Sheen. I'll see what I can do.
Cool.
Okay, well, I appreciate that he gave us those 3. There's really no way to get inside without the tokens? That seems like an odd idea.
Greasy burgers.
No burgers. It's completely empty. Well, there is actually food here, incidentally, to pick up. But, hello. Apparently some people have difficulty with second with Twonkies. I don't know why. Unless you just didn't catch that.
Guy looks like he's having too much fun.
Who? Unless you just don't catch that what you're supposed to do is, pull back, a la Luigi's Mansion, or at least I think Luigi's Mansion. There's one on top. Oh, okay. I didn't do much to get the guy off the top.
How am I going to get him down?
So are we supposed to use some kind of invention? I couldn't do anything when I was on there as far as I could tell. I can press stuff again. Press more things this time. Okay, so I actually can't do anything as far as I can tell. I can pause the game. That's all I can do. I can't even bring up any other menus. So I might have to...
Jimmy, Ultra Lord is in peril while you play around.
I might have to put on some kind of... something. While I ride that? I'm not sure.
How am I going to get him down?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you, Jimmy. You're the genius. Well, if I could fire some kind of project... Okay, I can't stand on that. If I could fire some kind of projectile, I could actually do it from here. Could I use the... Hey! I can even aim at him. I can't knock him off. That's annoying. I guess that's not it. Can't use these things in the air. No. So well, we have plenty of time to think about how to do these things. There might be another invention I need somewhere else anyways. Part maps sold here. Can I have them? Apparently not. Interesting concept for a theme park, though, to actually require...
Wonder if I can use this to get those stompers down.
Oh, okay. Inverted vertical controls. Beautiful.
I got him!
Well, he's not bothering me, apparently, so I guess I'll just leave him be there. So he has some power to it.
Got one!
But needing to earn your entry into another part of the park is a novel concept in my mind.
Come on, Jimmy. Don't make me come in there.
I appreciate the impatience of different characters in this game. I feel like everyone is just unhappy with their situation in this game, which I guess makes sense. It's a scenario to be fixed, but Wait, could you not? Jeez. Of course, then the little one hurts me too. That grease is sounding really good right now, actually. How about we go with that? Of course, I could just use the item that heals me instead, if all I have is batteries. And heals me for more too. But honestly, the only thing I find difficult about dealing with these, come on, these enemies is the sheen graph. This doesn't lock on enemies anyway. Enemies are really annoying about running away a bunch. And they have a lot of health. I don't know what the precise mechanics are. Like, I don't know if they regain health, so to speak, while you're not actively hitting them. But they run away fast, too. And it really just gets to where it's a lot more time efficient to just tank all the damage. Now then. No, I'm not sure how many games Retroville's actually appeared in out of the different Jimmy Neutron games I've played. Not as many as I would expect, to be honest. Stealing some balloons. Well, you stole a balloon. I do not think it's free balloon day, Jimmy. Gizmo things. Anybody want to do anything with chewing gum? I already did the colander and balloon. And the jack and balloon is the only thing left to make, I think. Okay. Something else useless to stuff up my inventory of the small number of actually useful gizmos. And almost useful gizmos like the yakety sax shoes. Ah. Behold. This. Haha! Can you handle that? Ow. That did not work very well. That one's kind of weird. There's not even really much of an explanation for why you can't use it for anything helpful. It's just that Jimmy does a little animation that's not in any way helpful, and then it's over. He doesn't. There's no way in which the midge actually works perfectly. You just don't use it for anything useful. Oh, come on. Out of battery and light now. Stop that. What did I get genius points for just now? Where'd that guy go? Did he fall out of the world or something and just give me genius points as consolation or what? I have no idea. I don't know where he went. That's odd. Not walk onto this thing. Doesn't seem like much of a ride. Okay. Not sure what the premise is, to be honest. Isn't that just like a big display? Oh, no, you ride inside the... Oh my god. You ride inside of it. That's amazing. I love seeing the absurd stuff that fictional media comes up with in theme parks. Oh man, I probably knocked that one down. It's almost out of range. I don't like seeing Egyptian themed things in a Jimmy Neutron game. I have bad memories of that. Hey, there's the eyeball ride. I actually forgot about that one. You would think, considering that it has at least some importance in the original film too, that Retroville Retro Land would show up more often in the show and derivative media, but apparently not. Are you supposed to get angry at me? I think these more powerful Twonkies might also be faster and have more health and things like that too. Like, look how fast this guy runs. The orange ones could only barely outpace me, I think. This one, though. This flies. Yeah. Out of my reach, essentially.
Wonder what I can invent with this.
Something. Popcorn and gum. That does not sound like a good combination. For any purpose. It looks as terrible as I expected. This looked like a good idea. No, it didn't. What part of this ever looked like a good idea? Did you hurt me?
Hey, watch it. Hey, watch it.
It just prompts dialogue, okay. Well, in that case.
Feeling a bit off color.
Well, okay. That was as terrible as I expected.
Alright.
Wonderful. UV light. Goggles and UV light could probably turn into something. Modern UV light. All the better. Oh, I already did that. Really? I didn't realize I'd already used a UV light.
Think, right blast.
Oh, cool, but we're not in the kitchen.
Congratulations, Jimmy. You have been awarded a trophy.
At least I won't have to go in the Egyptian area. Really, the only reason I dislike I have a negative association of Egyptian things and Jimmy Neutron is having missed out on Jimmy's house in Negatron. It still bums me out.
Wow, cool effect.
Okay, but the enemies... Oh wow, that actually, Now the question is whether this actually does anything to enemies, because this could actually be useful. Saving on the animation budget.
Watch it.
See, how are they going to stop me from heading into... the Batata Pack ride if they can't see me to begin with? I wish there was a map or something here, because I feel like I'm missing something somewhere.
Ride looks uncomfortable.
Took you a while to comment on that. There you go, see? Now the question is... I can actually attack while using it too.
Cool effect.
As we discovered
Can't go that way.
just a few days ago in, I can't tell what weapon I'm using either. As we discovered a few days ago in Pet Pet Adventures, being invisible is not the same as being invincible. And now I'm on the other end of that, essentially. Hey. Oh man, Twonky can... Oh no, I can go through there too. I was about to say, Twonky can go places I can't. Wonderful. I do like that they actually include rides from the... I think there are some rides in the film here that are in this park now that I don't think I ever actually saw anywhere else in any other depiction of the park. Again, not that I've seen too many depictions of the park. Staff entrance, beautiful. Little details. Oh geez, flip again.
A gizmo piece.
This always makes the real special inventions. Well... I don't think that's gonna make popcorn any better. We'll see, we'll make another vomit-inducing item next time. Bye everyone.